you, if it's not the weekends, or I was also going to say, no, don't click that, Jess.
No, I'm not. Fuck, I'm going down to here.
That's working.
And then I need to bring the Discord. Now, is there any way to make that smaller?
Which small?
Discord.
You don't even need it open.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't even need to worry.
But then I won't know if anyone's there.
Oh, we'll just move it off to the side then. Just go like this. Just go so it's like way over here.
Oh yeah, that's all I need to see.
That's
Unless,
right.
of course.
Hello, someone's... See that? Someone's messaging you. Tina.
She was on it this morning.
Right, and who's that?
Someone put their hand up. Someone put their hand up.
Tina.
Incoming friend request. She probably just went there instead of the channel. Perhaps, I don't know.
Yeah.
She won't be there now.
Anyway. So Sass, go early.
Wow. Okay. Now I've got to go on to Zwifty and ride. Our ride meetup starts in 4 and a bit minutes. If anyone's there, have you clicked on the YouTube live link? If you have, hello. Getting all the tech set up is actually quite intense for me. I think I need I was saying to Norm, I think I need a bit of a flow chart sitting in front of me to say, connect this. Now, once you've connected this, that will start this. Then you can start that. Then click this. And basically, it'll just flow into the things that are all required to get the next thing started. Let's see. Do we have Sarah and Stephen here? If we don't, if it's purely just me, that is cool, no problem. I'll just make sure I'm on the right. Yep. Let's go. Join event. Okay, I'm waiting. If anyone else is here, that's awesome. If not, I will just ride by myself and do a Friday recovery ride and talk shit. It's been a busy day. Super busy. We're going in 2 minutes, 11 seconds. 2 minutes and 9. There's Normie boy.
Hi.
Hi Norm. You first time caller, long time listener?
First time caller, long time listener.
Oh, I've just got my husband Norm calling through on Discord. Now Norm, just letting you know some etiquette. If you want to talk, just put your hand up and then I'll ask you to speak.
I actually don't know how to put my hand up.
Oh, look, it's in there somewhere. I found it. But yeah, you don't have to put your hand up. It's just you. Looks like everyone's bailed on me. We got some better offer on a Friday night. Maybe this would be a good chance for you to come and sit with me and we could talk while you're on the rollers and you don't have to be like attached to any smartness. You can just come and spin. You haven't ridden all week, I don't think. Come on. I'm going in 48 seconds and I have no one. It's got no mates today. Oh, was it last night? Yeah, last night I rode Mount Hotham on the Full Gas app. Now I have had that before, but I signed up for it again. And I really wanted a good test to get used to my trainer. And as Kim said to me, Jess, don't you know you've got to wear those things in? Now I do believe she was joking. I certainly gave the cassette a good wearing in. Now I'm off. Nice and flat on the London Loop tonight. Oh, now there is a bit of hills because we're doing the full London Loop. But anyway, I shall feel that when I get to it because I'm not doing a workout tonight. But I'll keep it easy, put in the small chain ring and just aiming. My whole aim tonight is 95 to 100 RPM. Ooh, where'd that little 7% of kick come from? It's interesting getting used to this on the smart trainer. You've got to watch these gradients so they catch you unawares and you're basically having to do a very soft double shift. So let me go back to Mount Hotham. It was great. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Certainly felt when I'm out there in the real world riding Mount Hotham, it is a lot easier to push harder in certain sections. Like I have a bit of a methodology, the way I do things when I'm climbing a long climb like Mount Hotham, is every time I'll get to a corner where the gradient sort of spikes up, like let's say we're doing 4% gradient and at the corner it spikes up to 6 or 7%, I'll get out of the saddle and just maintain. Huh. Well, I haven't got it on my... You could share it, Norm. I don't know. Norm just comes in and tells me random stuff. Very random. He'll have to come in and tell me what he's talking about. Anyway, go back to Hotham. It was good. I did enjoy it. And I was very focused. I went through 3 biddens. Didn't go too hard. I think the average watts I maintained for the whole time was something like 210 and about 70 RPM. And it took me, oh God, to get to the general store where the Big D ski thing is, where the kids go. I think it was an hour 55. I thought that was all right. Wasn't too shabby for a random indoor trainer session up Mount Hotham. So I hope none of my friends were sitting on St Kilda Beach today, sunbathing in their groups. I hope it was just young tourist types who didn't know what the hell was going on or pretending that they were invincible. So I think in the end, you know, the more I read and the more I really think about the transmission of a virus, we just simply have to go for the biggest result we can. For example, stay at home. Don't socialise with your family. Just hang out at home. See them from meters apart if you have to. See them over FaceTime. Like even when you go to the supermarket, It's like in and out as quick as you can, and sanitize your hands before, do it after, wash your hands, like don't put your hands in your mouth. There's just so many things we've got to do to break this virus's path so that it can't keep transmitting to the next person, the next person. So myself, I have taken the stance, hence why I bought the Smart Trainer, is that I'm doing all my sessions. Oh, double change there. I'm doing all my sessions indoors. Look, I don't know whether I might do an outdoor session, but it would only be around the block kind of stuff. But even then, do I need to? No, I actually don't. The one thing I do need to do is my poor little Maxi boy go crazy, and he's got no idea about what's going down. So we take him for a quick walk, and he's a happy chappy. I've been doing some of my core work outside, getting some vitamin D today. It would be nice if I lived with the bush at my doorstep and I could go ride my mountain bike, but that's not the case. So I'm interested to know what measures you've been taking to stay with that social distancing and trying to flatten the curve. Pop it in the comments if you like. More than happy to hear. I did a little thing on Facebook today that I was sharing with my clients, and it was just incorporating new challenges to our lives to, I guess, add a bit of salt and pepper, but also to keep us focused and motivated rather than thinking, oh, I can't go to the gym, or, I've lost the plot, I don't have my normal access to my outdoor training ground. But holy shit, we have our houses. I don't know any one of my clients that hasn't got a place to live in and access to staying fit and well and healthy via that house. So I think, anyway, this challenge, I was like, all right, this week, from Friday till Thursday night, 10 push-ups 3 times a day. You can do it 10 in the morning, 10 at lunchtime, 10 at night, 30 push-ups. Piss easy, so easy. Now, Norm and I did our push-ups, and Norm was a bit funny. He doesn't like anyone to know that he could actually do what he needs to do. Always likes to muck around. And I am so out of touch with any push-up material. I do the occasional ones, but yeah, I'm pretty lazy. So we do our 10 push-ups. And hello there, social world. The very first thing you get is a bunch of people telling you you should do it better. Watch your form, watch this, watch that. And I'm like, oh, FFS. For fuck's sake, I'll just say it. We're just doing 10 push-ups. And the whole motive, the whole reason behind this post is to motivate you to just achieve little things every day. Actually got nothing to do with how you do the push-up. Just got to respond. I am at 4.4. I've just got Sarah's going to join me in game, but not actually in the group meetup. She's running a bit late. What do we got? How do I move that over? Okay, I'm at 2.8. I will turn around. There you go. I'm just going to turn around and go if I can get the bloody turnaround to work. If you're watching on, I'm having trouble using my U-turn button in my Zwift companion app, and I don't know why. Maybe I'll press stop, turn, oh come on, you stupid freaking thing. Technology, hey? Right, keyboard shortcut for turnaround. Let's check keyboard shortcut for turnaround. Zwift. Where's your mouse? Oh, Sarah's at 3.8, might be with you soon. Right. Zwift keyboard shortcuts.
Is your phone on the same network?
Yeah, but it's just not turning around for whatever reason. Okay. Keyboard shortcuts for a U-turn, down arrow, down arrow. All right, we're trying the down arrow. Hello, McFly. Freaking shortcuts. So anyway, if you're listening, this is one of my weaknesses, is not knowing the shortcuts if my Zwift companion app isn't working. So I'm going to my favourite webpage, Zwift Insider, keyboard shortcuts. Sarah, you're still 2K behind me. I'm at 6.4. Rightio. Function keys. Oh, turn around. I'm just going to work it out. It's silly. I can't even get it to do a U-turn. Down arrow. Prefer a U-turn. Good. All right, I'm going to ask if Norm's listening. Could I have my tech man come in and help me perform a U-turn? Hello, tech man. Techie! Hello! No, he's not listening. So, I'm going to show you, if I'm in here,
Yeah.
so I can see that there's like a little, to say I'm there, or, you know what I mean? Do I have to be all the way over?
Well, pressing them hard won't make any
No.
difference.
But I have some keyboard shortcuts. That's if I want to do a U-turn.
What's this mean?
That's like flicking the elbow, saying, come on, your turn. I just can't do it to get it to do a U-turn.
Can I kill the companion and come
Yep.
back?
Kill the companion, come back. It should. Here we go. Keep it close.
Yeah, I can see. It's like it's shit.
But do you see how if you move it, it's got this little underneathy thing?
It's like you have to hold it.
Yeah. But I don't know. But see how underneath it's got this little selection tool?
Wait.
As you move it, underneath there's a little selection thing to say,
No, I can't see
oh,
that.
all right, well I
No, I
can.
can't see that. What I
Right.
can see is when I hold it, watch the button sort of. Watch. See how it goes
Yep,
up?
yep.
What?
Perform a U-turn.
Down arrow. Maybe you can't perform a U-turn when you're in a. Aren't you in a group session?
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it.
I'd say that's it.
Quit meet up then. Quit meet up.
What would you do?
It'll still stay there. All right, I'm going to quit that meet up and just keep riding, and then we'll see if I can do a U-turn. Woohoo! Okay, I found something out. I learnt something. For all the people watching on saying, far out, Jess is a dickhead. Well, when you're in the game as a group workout, it doesn't allow you to randomly exit and do a U-turn and piss off from your mates, which I had done anyway. So I quit the meetup. Here I am, and now I need to find out. Need to bring up Discord again. Hey Sarah, are you there? I turned around. Woohoo! I turned around. Right, so this is how you meet up with someone. It's pretty cool. I don't mind this learning.
Sarah, you've got yourself muted. Are you aware of that? Where you can't hear me. You can't speak. You've got yourself muted. I'll see if I don't think it asked me to you. It's probably you, but I'll check it out. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's you that you've got yourself muted, so.
She says she doesn't have a mic, Norm. Anyway, so right now I'm looking for Sarah coming at me.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you.
So I'm at 6.7K.
Radio. What?
I feel like I've used myself correctly. PG.
Okay. Radio.
I'm waiting.
That's right. What I did is I ended up exiting the meetup, and then that allowed me to turn around. While I was in the meetup, I couldn't turn around. It wasn't working. So that was good to know that I could quit the meetup.
So how will you know where she is?
I'm looking for her on the other side. I'm looking for an Australian flag. Oh, hang on. I think I might have seen you.
That's weird.
I'm going to turn around.
Okay.
Rightio. Okay. Oh, I am just behind you. I thought I saw an Australian flag. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm right there. Woohoo! How good are we? We can. I was doing hills and I didn't want to go fast. Oh. Hey, we found each
Is that
other.
her?
Yep. How good is that we can find each other in amongst the world of tech on a virtual screen and search for each other just like we were on a bike ride. It warms the cockles of my heart. Now I better wait up for her now.
I'm going to turn my voice off now.
Okie dokes, Norm. Hey Sarah, I know you can hear me. I did the Mount Hotham ride on full gas last night, and with my 28, I think I saw at periods of time where I was doing like 55 RPM, and it soon built up. But you know when you just get to those sticking points on the climb, and I was like, yeah, I think I've ridden Hotham twice on this bike with a 28, and however, back in the day, I think I had a 25, and I thought that was pretty special. And yeah, you did feel like your knees were going to pop out with a 25. But yeah, it's so much nicer if you've got a 32. What are you saying? You think the kicker is 26? Whoa, okay, that's hard. Yeah, I definitely think you need 28 as a minimum to have a fun time Everesting on Alpe d'Huez. Not Alpe d'Huez, but it is a replica of Alpe d'Huez. Let's say Alpe de Zwift, or a 32 or a 30, because you're going to do it 8.5 times. Or maybe even 10 if you want to get the full 10,000. Yeah, definitely the 32. You have a much more enjoyable time. I think that's what I'll have to do myself. Because the one that came default with my Elite Suto is the 1128. You bought a Bluetooth headset with mic. Yoo-hoo! That's good. Have you heard from your tutor yet with all your study material and everything? Oh, for work. For work. We're buying a lot of things for work at the moment. My new indoor trainer is definitely for work. Categorically. My new monitor is for work. Legit, totally. Oh, that looks nice. Good setup. Nice desk. Looks very comfortable. So yeah, we've got 22 minutes, 23 minutes. Sarah and I riding together in Swifty World in London with all the people who have no idea what social distancing is. I think we'll have to talk to the Zwift people about putting some people with face masks on and all walking 1.5 to 2 meters away from each other. That would be good. We were watching, what's that show with Eddie Maguire in it? We were just watching that for a few minutes. And it was like, oh, they are definitely like filmed a couple of months ago, because there was definitely no social distancing going on. What have you said? London course should be in lockdown. It should be. It's far too many. And so should the New York City one in Central Park. That is just way over the top. Far too many people. We should all be hanging out on the jungle course. with all the wild animals to give us new viruses. Actually, we should be doing the volcano course, because you've got snow and fire, and they'd be both good for keeping the virus at bay. So I did get my 30 push-ups done today. Did you get any of the push-ups done, Sarah? She's just typing. There's a bit of a delay. Hit my head against the wall 30 times instead. Ah, that's funny. You might like the next one then. It does involve a wall. That's next week. I'll let you know what that one is. Oh, frustrating day. IT, tech, because I tell you, when tech doesn't work and you can't get your work done, it is shite. Yeah, just generally cranky. I don't blame you. I think everyone at the moment is just having an adjustment week. It is in our nature, absolutely, to want to control what's going on from our day-to-day lives, to want to plan, to want to know what's coming up next, to feel that we're doing okay and that we, basically have an idea of what we're up to tomorrow. And I feel we're all in a little bit of no man's land at the moment, which naturally is unsettling. We can't control that, and that's where I think definitely I brought in the push-up thing and why I'm doing these group rides on Zwift and doing as much as I can to, I guess, keep myself into a routine, is that you can continue some form of normality and some control over your life. However, if we lost the internet right now, we'd all be up shit creek. I'm sure everyone knows that. Waiting. What are you waiting for? I'm just, for those listening at home, Sarah's chit-chatting in the Discord chat and I'm talking. We're ordering takeaway tonight. I don't know whether Norm's using what's the thing called that comes and delivers to your home? It will get bad, and I don't want it to get bad, but it's almost worse just waiting for it to happen. All right. Yeah, I think that's where we're at, isn't it? Just waiting. Ooh, little incline.
Menu log.
Menu log. There you go. Thank you, Norm.
And you're thinking Uber Eats.
Yeah, I don't freaking know. Whatever the people that come and deliver your thing for an extra charge, we're getting that tonight. We're getting Thai. And I'm having had satay stir fry with vegetables and tofu. And hopefully Norm's ordered coconut rice. We had Chinese takeaway, prawn crackers, lemon chicken, can of Coke. A can of Coke. That would have felt so dirty having a can of Coke. Oh, I'm going to get a big hill in a second. Oh no, we're going down into the subway. Every time you go out of the subway and you're pedaling and you think, I am not moving. I can't even remember what percentage it is getting up out of the subway, but it's bloody steep. Childhood flashback. Yeah, lemon chicken. What about sweet and sour? Sweet and sour pork. Never a fan. What was the other one that was really beef and black bean? Beef with cashew. Look, I've been vegan for, geez, I don't know, is it 5 years this August, Norm? So I haven't had any of that for a while. But I definitely remember very much liking the Indian butter chicken. Oh, I got ahead of you. How did I get ahead of you? You must have been typing. Every time you type, you lose a couple of watts, don't you? Yep, that's all right. I get a bit sucked in. I just start pedaling. And I can either go one or two ways. Pedal too fast, or as soon as I start talking or typing, I pedal too slow and I lose the plot. Yeah, recovery ride for me too. Yeah, Box Hill, Schmill. It's raining on Box Hill. How lovely is that? I'll just go super easy and wait up for you, mate. In real life. Oh, typical raining. I have never ridden Box Hill. I've never been to London. I've never been to the UK collectively. Closest I've been is France. No, don't go right now. That's a damn good idea. I am going to ride. What are you going to ride this weekend? Are you going to test out the Alp de Zwift? No, actually you shouldn't, because you've got the 26. It'll be shit. I think I put that down for next week. You have Hotham. Oh, that's a good one. You should give it a go. Good one to do on the weekend, because we're certainly heading to that time of year. Yeah, I'm behind you because I was talking. I just totally lost track of time. This is definitely the time of year that we'd all be getting those last minute rides in the climbing sort of alpine regions done, so that we get our 7 peaks or whatever we're doing. I was signed up to do the big, it used to be the Alpine Classic, but it's the 321 where you do Buffalo and then basically 3 peaks, bright to bright, on the Australia Day long weekend, and that got cancelled. So the people who were signed up to do peaks were very lucky, although they had weather like this: cold, wet, super cold, and rain, and like 0 degrees up on top of the mountain. Lots of people with hypothermia. One day, Sarah, you will make the group ride. Chrome crafts from laptop. We're going to try Apple TV. Norm's going to get Apple TV from work to test it out, and then we might buy it. Might. Actually, all depends whether he can even get it at this point. I didn't know you could TT up 5% in the TT position. That's one tough bitch on a TT bike. 58 for a dongle and for a dumb TV. Yeah, you are on a TT bike. Maybe you chose it for the challenges so that if you were on a TT bike, you couldn't draft. Maybe you've done that thinking ahead of time. All right. Oh, did I pass you now? Oh God, I'm like, where are you? But do you ever have someone drafting you in virtual life, in Zwift, and you're doing a workout and you can never quite get away from them? And I learnt the fact of turning off your Wi-Fi, and then you're there by yourself solo. You just got to remember to turn it back on again to save your ride. But it's lovely. Virtual ghosting. So Sarah, we'll go for about another, say, 7.5 minutes, thereabouts. Then I'm going to do my core and my stretch and have my takeaway, had satay, vegetables and tofu. What's everyone doing on the weekend? I am getting up in the morning. I'll do some work in Training Peaks with coaching. I've also got a 7 a.m. meet-up with the Knights of Suburbia crew on Zwift. Then I think I might just stay on while I'm warmed up and do a small climb like King Lake on the Full Gas app. And then I'll do some coaching work, and then I'm going to do some university study. Might spend tomorrow starting both of my assignments. Might do one of my quizzes that I think it's like 15% of the total mark. I don't know. I've got to study tomorrow as well. Gonna hang out at the mall and go to the beach. That sounds great. Get a haircut. I think that it's been extended. You can get like an hour haircut now, because 30 minutes wasn't enough, but you shouldn't even go. I like the memes that are going around with everyone's hair looking like bowl cuts or like 80s mullets and lots of regrowth. And then my cousin is a nail technician, and you know, all the acrylic nails that need all the filling. Everyone's got these long nails with no filler. No head massage, that's the next bit. Well, I cancelled an appointment with my hairdresser this week. I was getting my hair done because my sister's wedding was next week. And surprisingly, not surprisingly I should say, they decided to shut the doors this week anyway. So it all worked out. Yeah, I always say to the girls, when they do your hair at the sink and they do the nice bit very nicely, it's like, could you just do that? I don't need my hair done, thank you. But it is very cool. I will go back. Seeming Sarah and I have just got about 4 more minutes to go. What happened today is that I started a meetup, invited people at the beginning of the week. A few of them said they'd try and make it. It doesn't matter if they don't. Even if they said they were going to, it doesn't put them there because they haven't actually started up their Zwift application. Anyway, ride started, had everything going, had my Discord going. Sarah jumps in and tells me she's running late, but she's on the road. Where am I? And it was just really cool to work out that I had to exit my group ride. Then my turnaround icon would work on my Zwift companion. And voila, I waited till I saw an Australian flag and then quickly turned around. And it was Sarah, and she waited for me. And this whole time we've been actually doing really well with our social distancing, Sarah. And so we've always been about a second apart. It's been very nice. Meetup wasn't on my bike. I wonder whether, were you using the Zwift Companion app and Zwift on your computer? Because sometimes when you're on different networks, so you might have a Wi-Fi network and then like at home, and then you might have your Zwift Companion on your mobile network, and the two don't talk, and that can be a problem. Rightio. So many little tiny nuances about tech. As I've been saying to a lot of my clients who are getting, just getting into this technology, is that there is a lot to learn. Expect it to fail. Expect it yourself to not get it right. But the more times you hop on, the more little nuances you learn. And if something happens in the game that you are interested in, how did that person just turn around? Or how did they just zoom away from me? There's certain things that you can find out, and the Zwift Insider website is somewhere where I find a lot of information. Just like anything, you read up and research at a reputable source, and I have found this to be a reputable source. As I'm learning though, it's not a peer-reviewed journal article in a journal. I don't think there's going to be any peer-reviewed articles of Zwift out there in the world. Group rides have late join, but you can't do it for meetups. I looked it up, otherwise it would work. 10%. I haven't changed gears. I'm just going to get out of the saddle. All right, at the top of the hill.
You know
Hello.
what?
No,
That's so quiet.
really?
Because I thought, oh, why don't she stop?
Huh.
And it's quieting down now.
Norm's just come into Poppy's head. Yeah, I've definitely ran in my indoor trainer. When I first started, the cassette was definitely grindy, but you would expect that. I've got a chain that is mismatched with it, a brand new cassette. Didn't have any oil on it, of course, but I certainly oiled it. But it seems to be meshing quite well. Very quiet. It settles down, yeah. Yeah, initially it feels like you're riding with grit and sand, and I don't know, it's very noisy in that fashion. Well, Sarah, I should at least keep riding to the bottom of the hill. How did you get 1:07 behind? Did you go to the toilet? Yeah, that's weird. I must have put on my secret turbocharge. Actually, I will. I'll put on my helmet. I'll use it now. My aero helmet. Come on, aero helmet, work. Aero boost. I'm really like getting sweet FA aero boost on the downhill. But I may as well use it. Yay! Found your ant dongle again today. Maybe power meter dropouts. Yeah, that definitely happens. Extension cord. Yeah, so much of the tech is fully sold out. Well, I've been to JB Hi-Fi a few times in the past couple of weeks, and they're getting restocked, but as soon as it gets on the shelf, it's a little bit like toilet paper. Bam, gone, bam, gone. And Officeworks was totally raped and pillaged. Yeah. Poor kids, hey? Trying to find stuff to learn on as well. Speaking of learning, how's your learning going? Is that ha ha ha, like, yeah, whatever? What learning? Still no learning material, I guess. Lecturer still sick. I wish my lecturers would stop feeding us information. I'm so full. It's like you've given me 2 elephants and I was just going to chew 1 foot at a time, but no, I'm eating it all. Oh, here we go. I've got to do this one. This is the slow uppy up. Teaching plan. Semester begins. Hang on, I've got to look at this while I'm climbing at bloody 5th. Oh my God, hang on. Oh, drop the gears. That's like drop the bass. Now I'm going to find this mouse. Where is it hiding? It's on the other screen. Told to plan for semester begins. Pretty horse. Beautiful shading. Lovely anatomy. And then we start stick figures by the end. I saw a meme today that said, last year, 2019, someone tells the kids off, you better start studying or you'll be packing shelves at Woolies. 2020, maybe you should stop studying and start packing shelves at Woolies. I did like that very much. Who'd have thought? Yeah, it's all the supermarkets that I have 7 years of. Well, there you go. That's what you should do. Just quit your studies and go and work in a supermarket. I bet you all the supermarkets that are on the stock exchange are holding it up right now. Their share prices are, I think, have been continuously on the up. Sarah, I've got 1.4 kilometres until I hit 25k. I reckon I'm just gonna just toddle along till I hit 25k, and then I'm gonna head out and finish the workout. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for making the effort. I absolutely enjoyed learning how to meet up with you randomly like that. That was really cool. Thanks. Yeah, I had the fan in my face. The fresh air is wonderful. I do have another fan that I think I might bring in. They are. Hopefully they have garages that they can lift the door and like kind of face out to their driveway and do it like back in the old days. Think about the old triathlon brick trainer. You know, do a set on the bike, have everything laid out like you would a transition, hop off, put your shoes on, run around the block, come back. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That could get you running. Huh. Huh. There you go, Sarah. Pass. I think I might do that. Actually, I might actually get Beck to do that. She started running a little bit and she's actually saying she's enjoying it. So we'll see. And whilst we've got no races on, we can afford to have runners' legs that are a bit sore. Last year, I did the Surf Coast 100k trail ultra marathon in September, I think it was. Anyway, I came back from that. Oh my God, my legs were so sore, but I had to freshen up for a race, a road race really quickly. I think I had 2 weeks. And no, the next week I raced a handicap and we were off third scratch, I think it was. 2 of us, just 2 of us. And oh God, I've never been in so much pain. And then, in the end of October, I think it was, somewhere in October, mid-October, I think it was the 15th, I did what's called the Great Southern Endurance Run race, something or other it's called. 100 mile in the Alpine region, starts in Bright and finishes at Bulla. Anyway, with all the fires and everything, it ended up it was Harrietville back to Harrietville via Mount Speculation. I ended up only doing 100 k's because I pulled out. I was so sore. 2 weeks later, I had a women's handicap to freshen up for. Yeah, and it's very, very hard freshening up for running, from running to the road racing. Long story short. But if I run a bit this year, it'll just be 5k around the block, maximum. Yeah, they might enforce exercise limits, but if you can just go around the block at home and just do that 10 times, there's 10K. Done. Everest, your street. Oh my God, my street is dead flat. I mean, I'm not kidding you. It is dead flat. What about yours? A bit of a rise. What, like 1 meter? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You should Everest your street. Do you remember the Everesting they did out the front of the MCG a few years back on the blue bikes? Yeah, no, it was. It was in Melbourne. Jason English came down and did it. And I'll find out. Oh, you weren't here. Ah, right. Anyway, ridiculous. I think they had like 100-meter gain each lap. I have to find the link. It was a shitload of laps, and it took them over 24 hours, I think, to achieve. Yeah, and the bikes aren't fun either. Have you seen the Domino delivery e-bikes zooming around? The Domino pizza e-bikes? I don't think they actually have to pedal. Yeah, it seems, I think this pandemic is going to send an absolute bucket load of people into an obesity epidemic, high blood pressure, renal failure, diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We will have to, I said to Norm with my course, there's a lot of stuff on health and well-being in, Australian community and whatnot. And it's like, oh, shit, maybe that's a job that I'll need to do, is be involved in the rehabilitation of our nation so that they're reaching the recommended exercise guidelines as a minimum. Because I think this pandemic is going to change a lot of people's habits and cement some bad habits. It's okay, they've restricted alcohol. I know. I think I can buy 18 bottles if I go to Dan Murphy's. Something crazy. 18 bottles of wine. Or is that 18 bottles including spirits? Ridiculous. 18 bottles a day. Holy fuck. Let's go get smashed. You know what? Let's stop studying and just go buy 18 bottles a day on the Centrelink money that we get. Man, that could be cool. 5 spirits a day? That's more than anyone needs in a month. At most, that's it if you're a party animal. You can choose 2 categories. Rightio, you're reading this from the page. So wine and beer is the categories. No, wine and beer is one category, and then spirits must be another category. Oh, beer and spirits. Oh, right, I can have wine and beer or beer and spirits. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. 18. What about 18 bottles? Does that mean 18 slabs? Or is that like 18 bottles of beer in a slab? I don't know. How many is in a slab? I'm astounded. 3 slabs. A day? A day or a week? That's crazy. Well, the alcohol industry is going to be fine because we're making hand sanitizer from Bundaberg rum, and we're getting smashed because we can have 3 slabs a day. Australia, united, we're going to be fine. Just don't go have a party in the backyard with your mates getting onto the beers, eh? Just go buy 3 slabs and have it at home. Imagine the parties that's going to happen after all this is done. Everyone's going to be slabbed up to the hilt. I think that's where I should change my angle of my studies and stop thinking about sports psychology and elite performance, and I should just get involved from a health perspective of our nation at a community level. Rightio. I think that'll do me. 1 hour and 50 minutes. It's been lovely chatting to you, Sarah. I'm definitely out of here. See you later. All right. And right. There we go. Save and exit. Stop streaming.